Training is tough, not the physical aspect of it, but if you can imagine, obviously I've put aside 3 months to do this world record, which means that I have to do twice as much work before it to prepare for those 3 months where I'm just going to be paddling. So I'm trying to do twice as much work to pay the bills now, whilst fitting in all this extra work that the long paddle is creating, because the logistics, the organisation, the sponsors, the media interest it's growing day by day. So you're trying to fit all that in with a full day's work anyway, and then you've got to go and paddle for a couple of hours. It's very easy to just think, I'm just going to paddle for an hour today, or just the soft option, whereas when I start paddling on the 24th of April, there's going to be no soft options. I'm going to go out and paddle that route that day. So one thing I have started over the last couple of weeks is I've mapped out the week ahead. So today I had to paddle to Brixham and then come around the bay and back to Torquay. And no matter what the conditions are, I had to paddle that. So it was an absolute blessing. It was a beautiful morning this morning. The last few days it's been horrible and wet and windy, and I have to just do what I've planned. So I do different routes in different directions, and sometimes the sun shines and the wind is behind me and I'm with the tides, and that's a blessing, and other times I'm not. But I think that prepares me just for the totally unexpected and just to graft it out. So that's probably the challenge, is fitting it all in. It's fitting it all in. The physical aspect of it will happen as I get bigger and bigger with the paddles that I'm doing on a daily basis. And as long as I'm getting to the point where I can paddle 4 to 6 hours straight, that prepares me then for the 10 to 12 hours that I'll be doing on a daily basis once we actually start. But I am noticing massively the amount of I'm eating is starting to grow. I spend about 800 calories an hour paddleboarding, so it doesn't take long before you're in calorie deficit and you're feeling it, so you've got to keep on top of all that.